There's no nice way to say it. Most of us are great at making goals, but terrible at sticking to them. And this has nothing to do with you being hopelessly flawed or lazy or just not good at doing things or unable to change. It has everything to do with the foundations and the strategies that we use when we're trying to make new habits stick. So today I'm going to give you 3 actionable strategies that you can use to make your new habits permanent. Hi there and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I'm Lavina, a blogger and podcaster living in Denver, Colorado. And on this channel, we explore strategies and tools to turn the vision for our life into reality. So let's dig in. The first strategy that I want to talk to you about is the power of routines. One of the main reasons that we struggle turning a new action into a habit is struggling to remember it or trying to figure out where we can fit it into our already busy schedules. One of the secrets is to use a routine that already exists. Now, you might not think that you already have routines because you don't have a planner with everything written down that you do every morning or every night, but we all have existing routines. For instance, when you come home from work every day, you might walk in the door, hang up your keys, pet your dog, go put your bag away, fill up your water bottle, and then turn on the TV. Well, one way that you can work a new workout habit into that already existing routine is by simply adding a step in the middle. For instance, before you fill up your water bottle, you might change into your workout clothes. And then you can build on that by adding new steps in phases if you're trying to add a new workout routine. After you've gotten used to changing into your workout clothes every day when you get home before you fill up your water bottle, then you might take your dog out, and instead of just letting him go to the bathroom, you might take him for a 2-minute walk. And then you can build on that. And you can add new steps to it until maybe your dog is now your new running buddy. So it's all about figuring out what routines you already have, and you can do that by writing down what you do every day, or the things that you do right when you wake up, the things that you do right when you get home, what you do on your lunch break every day, what do you do before bed. And whatever habit you're trying to build, you can work it into those existing routines in phases by just adding small steps one at a time, and that way they turn into new steps in an existing routine that now become your new habit. And the best part is that this process can be used for establishing any new routine. You can use it for journal writing or meditation. You can use it for building relationships. Literally anything. Just implement it in phases and work it into a routine that already exists. The next strategy that I want to talk to you about is tracking. We love instant gratification. In fact, our brains are literally wired for it. We are reinforced by things that give us instant positive results, and we automatically shy away from things that give us instant negative results. Just look at Pavlov's dog. It's literally how we're made. Unfortunately, this is counter to how we actually institute lasting change. Big changes happen over time as we institute and compound small changes. So how do we balance the two? Through tracking. Now, it's very easy to get carried away with tracking. I mean, honestly, you don't need to track everything in your life. And this is really counterproductive because you end up spending all of your time and your energy trying to keep track of everything rather than actually working to be productive and produce results and changes in your life. So what you need to do is pick 1 to 2 habits that you want to institute that are not going to show immediate results. And those are going to be the habits that you track, like working out. If you're anything like me, you do sit-ups for 3 days and then you start checking your abs to see if that new six-pack is emerging, right? And then you're disappointed because you have no six-pack, but you have really sore muscles. But if you add tracking to your sit-up habit, then you have a way to measure progress long before your body starts to reward you. So to do tracking, you can use a calendar, you can do tracking on your phone, you can set up a Notion page to use as a goal tracker. Wherever you decide to do the tracking, there needs to be some way that you can quantify what it is you're doing. So if you're using a calendar, you might mark down how many sit-ups you did on each day. And then you can set up a manual reward system for yourself. So if your goal is to start a sit-up habit that you want to do for 365 days, that is a big sit-up goal. You might want to plan in to have some manual rewards, say every 30 days or every 2 weeks, that you do your sit-ups every single day. And rewards can be like those new Lululemon leggings that you've had your eye on, or being able to go out and have dinner with a friend. Whatever reward that you decide on that is not going to set you back. So you wouldn't want to have a reward that was like eating a whole jar of peanut butter as a reward for doing all of these sit-ups, right? So it would be something that would fall in line with your end goal, which is to have a nice, flat, and very toned stomach. That's why we do sit-ups. So something that is going to help you along that journey and reward you for being consistent in completing it. Another way that tracking helps you is to motivate you at times when you're feeling discouraged. Like when you're trying to write a book and you just feel like you can't keep going. It's just too much work, it's just too overwhelming, it's taking too long, and there's no guarantee anybody is ever actually going to buy it. You can actually use your tracker as a way to motivate you to keep going by looking back at all of the days that you completed writing. And if you're tracking how many words you're writing every day, you can see very clearly how many words of your book that you have written. So if an average book is 60,000 words and over the last month you wrote 10,000 words, you're 1/6 of the way done with that book already, just by establishing a daily writing habit. Seeing the progress that you've already made and being able to measure it and quantify it is really motivating and can help you to keep going during those really discouraging times. Because we all know that we get super excited when we make a goal, but then trying to keep going after we're bored and things get hard and it's not exciting and fun anymore, that's when we need to have little measures of motivation built in to help us to keep going and keep making that progress and make a habit that will stick. Now, the third thing that I want to talk to you about is your mindset. Your mindset is the number one indicator of whether or not you will keep moving forward and progressing, or you will give up and you will not make new habits. So you can think about the following question. Do you see challenges as an opportunity for learning and growth? Or do you see challenges as the universe's way of just kicking you to keep you down every time you try to start something positive in your life? Here's a secret. Everybody faces resistance when they try to make changes in their life. But your mindset determines whether or not you problem solve those challenges and keep going and make lasting changes, or if you just give up because it got too difficult. So I want to give you some tools that you can use to adjust your mindset if you need to work on it like I did. First thing you can do is read the book Mindset by Dweck. This is where you can learn all about the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. And then you can get started on developing a growth mindset, because that is the mindset you need in order to push through challenges, keep going, and overcome all of the insurmountable odds in your life. Another thing you can do is use a pattern interrupter like EFT or tapping. This works to stop negative thoughts and feelings of anxiety. So if you're doing something and is putting you way outside the box of where you feel comfortable, there can be a lot of anxiety that can come with that. And sometimes you might feel like an imposter or like you're never going to be successful. And all of those negative thoughts can make you feel really anxious and fearful and make you just want to give up because it's just so uncomfortable to feel that way. By using EFT or tapping, you can interrupt those negative thoughts and you can replace them with positive affirmations. Learn about tapping because it is a powerful tool that you can use to interrupt those negative thought patterns that hold you back and keep you trapped in a box that you are trying to break out of. Part of doing positive affirmations is changing the narrative in your mind. This is a really important thing that you can do to change your mindset. So if you have a narrative in your mind that says, I really need to quit drinking soda, but I just love it so much. Totally guilty. You can change the narrative to something that reflects the person that you are trying to become. So you can say, I love soda so much, but I only drink water. You have changed the narrative. You are recognizing your feelings about soda, but I'm not a person that drinks soda. I only drink water. You can use this for losing weight. I really need to lose weight, but I always give up because I always go back to eating junk food. You can change that narrative to, I use food as a tool, and so therefore I only put healthy food into my body. You can change, I want to write this book, but I always give up because it just takes so long and it's just so much work. To, I write every single day. Control the narrative, control the outcome. Another thing you can do is to make yourself a vision board. And you can just do a Google search or get on Pinterest and find pictures of things that represent your vision for your life or the goals that you're trying to accomplish right now. You can print them out, hang them up where you can see them and have a daily reminder. This helps keep you focused on where you're going, the why behind all of the work that you're doing and the changes that you're making in your life. This helps you to have the right mindset and stay focused. The last strategy for working on your mindset is journaling. You can use a journal to get all of your negative thoughts and emotions, all of your anxieties and all your fears, all of your discouragement. Get it out of your head and onto the paper. We've talked about this strategy before. It's called doing a brain dump, where you take everything that is overwhelming your mind and you get it out onto paper so that you're not carrying it around anymore. Another thing you can do with your journal is also to start a practice of gratitude. Writing down 5 to 10 things that you're grateful for every day, especially first thing in the morning, gets you started in the right frame of mind where you're focused on all of the good things you already have in your life, the good things that you've already succeeded at, the good people in your life, the relationships that you have, all of the abundance that you already enjoy. Writing those things down also helps with your focus, but it changes your mindset from being negative to positive, which is where you're going to have that growth mindset really grow and develop. Your mindset is the most powerful tool in your arsenal, so make sure it is focused on growth and learning no matter what challenges you face. So there you have it, 3 powerful strategies to make new habits stick. Make sure you check out the resources in the description below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And that's all I have for you today. Until next time, take care of yourself, be kind, and live your best life.